Hi students, let us start with our new chapter, Measures of Central Tendency. So, numerical expression which represent the characteristics of a group, a large collection of numerical data are called measures of central tendency or average. An average which is used to represent a whole series should neither have the lowest value nor the highest value in the group, but a value somewhere between two limits, possibly in the center where most of the items of the group cluster. There are many types of statistical averages. Out of them, the following averages will be studied in this chapter, that is arithmetic average or mean, median or mode. The first one we have arithmetic mean or arithmetic average. So let me take it as arithmetic mean. So what is arithmetic mean? The arithmetic mean of a set of numbers is obtained by dividing the sum of numbers of that set by the number of numbers. So sum of numbers divided by number of numbers. Okay. So for example, mean of n numbers, how can I take it? It will be x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus up to xn by n. There are n numbers, right? So you can write sigma x, that is sum of xn by n. So how you do it? Okay. Hope it's clear. Now this is for the normal data. Now coming to the arithmetic mean of a tabulated data. Arithmetic mean of tabulated data. For a given discrete frequency distribution, arithmetic mean can be obtained by using any one of the following three methods. First one is direct method. Second one is shortcut method. And third one we have step deviation method. Okay. So we have different steps here. So please go through page number 352, 353 and 354 for more details on the methods. So here I'll just explain or write down the formula to find out the methods. Okay. So in the direct method is the first method. The first method, the formula, direct method is the first method. So I'll write it as DM, direct method. So required mean will be sigma of fx by sigma f. Okay. We'll come to the explanation when we do the exercise problems and you'll get a clear idea. Second one, shortcut method. So let me write SC method. So in this method, what will be our final formula? We'll have a plus sigma ft. First one is fx. So ft by sigma f, where d is equal to x minus a. We'll come to that. Then third one we have the step deviation method. Step deviation method we have similarly a plus sigma fi by sigma f. Okay. So what is I equal to here? So I is equal to, so I can write d is equal to x minus a and d by I will be equal to x minus a by I. So the formula is sigma ft. Okay, it's t it is t is equal to, so ft. This is how you do it. So if I explain it like this, it will not be clear to you. So let me start with the problem. So I'll explain the problems. I shall explain you this formulas. Okay. So starting with exercise 24a. First main we have find the mean of the following set of numbers. So I'll do one question from this. First question itself. We have 6 plus 9 plus 11 plus 12 plus 7. Mean of this. So mean equal to, I'm adding all this divided by 5. So when you add this, you will get 20 plus 26, 36, 37, 38. 38 plus 7 is 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9 will be a mean for this. Okay. Now similar way, second sub question of that, how will you do it? Second sub question you have mean is equal to 11 plus 14 plus 23 plus 26 plus 10 plus 12 plus 18 plus 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what you get? 11 plus 14 you get 25, plus 23 will give you 48, plus 26 will give you 74, plus 10 will give you 84, plus 12 will give you 96, plus 18 will give you 114, plus 6 equal to 120. So you get 120 divided by 8. So divided by 8 will give you 15. So your mean is equal to 15 here. Similarly, second mean you have marks obtained in mathematics by students are given below. So 60, 67, 52, all this is given. You need to find the arithmetic mean. So please do it yourself, and explanation for that. If marks of each student is increased by 4, what will be the new value of the arithmetic mean? So it's clearly given. If each given number is increased or decreased by same quantity, say p, then the arithmetic mean also will be increased or decreased by the same quantity. Okay. Now let me do the third mean. Find the mean of natural numbers from 3 to 12. That I don't have to do it. You know natural numbers. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus up to 12 you need to add and see how many numbers are there in that. So you will get 10, right? So when you do it, you will get the answer. So if I do it, how much? Please complete it yourself. Okay, students. I'm coming to the fourth mean. Find the mean of, again, the question is same way as we have done the second mean. So do it yourself. Coming to the fifth mean. Okay, if the mean of 6, 4, 7, 8 and 10 is 8. Find the value of a. Can we do it? 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus a plus 10 divided by 5 equal to 8, right? It's a. Okay, so you'll get 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 10 is 20, 27 plus a is equal to 8 5 is 40. A is equal to 40 minus 27, that is equal to 13. You get the value of a as 13. Now sixth mean, the mean of the numbers 6y, 7x and 14 is 8. Express y in terms of x. How will you do it? 6 plus y plus 7 plus x plus 14 by 5 equal to 8. So 6 plus 14 is 20. 20 plus 7, 27 plus y plus x is equal to 40. Y plus x equal to 40 minus 27, that is equal to 13. So y in terms of x, so y is equal to 13 minus x. Hope it's clear. Okay, so let me do the seventh mean now. For tabulated data, the ages of 40 students are given in the following table. So age and frequency is given. So let me write the table in the other form. Frequency. So I'll give an idea how to solve these questions. Okay, so when we have such questions, you will write it tabulated form like this. Okay, so what's the ages? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4. Okay, so here what is the formula we have for this is our x and this is our f. So sigma fx you need to find out now. In order to do that, first let us find out what is fx. So fx is equal to 12 into 2 is 24. Similarly 13 4s are, what is 13 4s are? 52. 14 into 6. When you have 14 into 6, how will you solve it? So 14 6 are 84. Similarly 15 9s are 135. 16 8s are, we have 16 8s are 128. 17 7s are 119, and similarly 18 4s are 72. So sigma fx you need to find out. How will you find it out? Let us add all this. 24 plus 52 plus 84 plus 135 plus 128 plus 119 plus 72 is equal to 614. Similarly, frequencies also I should add. What do I get when I add the frequencies? I'll get 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 4 equal to 40. So 614 divided by 40 I need to. So mean is equal to sigma fx by sigma f, that is equal to 614 divided by 40. So let us divide it. 14 divided by 40 goes 1 time, 14, 1, 2, 214. So how many times? 5 times I can take 200, again 14, we can take 0.3 plus 1, 12, 2, 21. So we'll get the answer as 15.35. That will be a mean value. Hope it's clear, children. This is how you will solve the question of tabulated data. Okay. Now let me do the 8th mean. So in the 8th mean we have, if 69.5 is the sum mean of 72. Okay. So let me write mean is equal to 72 plus 70 plus x plus 62 plus 50 plus 71 plus 90 plus 64 plus 58 plus 82. So how many terms we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Divide by 10 equal to 69.5 we have. Okay, so let me add up all this. What do I get? 72 plus 70 plus 62 plus 50 plus 71 plus 90 plus 64 plus 58 plus 82. It will give you 619. 619 plus x by 10 equal to 69.5. So you will get 619 plus x is equal to 695. X is equal to 695 minus 619, that is equal to 76 you will get. Okay, that will be the value of x. Hope it's clear, children. So complete till this mean in your class work. Let us start with the 9th question in our next class. Thank you, students.